That contrast in sound. This is why I say the 98s. Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. And this time we have a group who is quite possibly top 3 contenders for Drill Group of the Year. Now for me, it's between them and OFB, just based off of the sheer diversity of sound, the consistency. Listen, the 98s are not playing any games this year. I also want to say shout out to the 98s for getting me the early release on this one. I really appreciate it. And also, for those of you who are still waiting for the rest of my class of 98s reaction, as soon as my grad school work lets up, I'm going to try my best to get that one out to y'all ASAP, because I'm really enjoying what I've heard from the class of 98 so far. And really quickly, this isn't a sponsored video, but while I'm on the topic of shout outs, make sure y'all check out the House of Chaos if you're interested in informative and entertaining fighting game content, Overwatch, and this variety gaming, and you just want a good time in general. Make sure you go check them out. I'm gonna drop the YouTube and Twitch info somewhere on the screen, and when y'all check them out, make sure you say that Shadiq sent you. But listen, man, we all know why we're here right now. The 98s have been wilding this year. I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it. Ah, man.
Some 98 shit, some tally shit, plug them Fumez, 98 crew.
This beat.
Lemonade.
1, 4.
Hey, come here. 98, that's my fucking number.
Come on, they hit me with the OD okie doke. You got me thinking V9 must have started out. Piss me off.
Hey, come here. 98, that's my fucking number. Clip long that cucumber, make it rain, beat off that thunder. Ching that your fucking jumper, ride that daily, we live in the field. Glide with the stainless steel. This rap ain't fake, it's real. I feed my vine, watch your boy get billed. Active crasher, peak when I pop up. Swing my sword when man's top up. Anything I do it for the blocker. When we slide in, yeah, we suit up proper.
I've been saying it every time I react to a Fumez video. It's like, it's a reactception, because he be feeling the same way I'm feeling. This is madness. Hold on, take this back.
Some tally shit, plug them Fumez, 98 crew, slap, lemonade.
1, 4.
Hey, come here. 98, that's my fucking number. Clip long that cucumber, make it rain, beat off that thunder. Ching that your fucking jumper, ride that daily, we live in the field. Glide with the stainless steel. This rap ain't fake, it's real. I feed my vine, watch your boy get billed. Active crasher, peak when I pop up. Swing my sword when man's top up. Anything I do it for the blocker. When we slide in, yeah, we suit up proper. Chase man down, let it beat. Hey, come here. Gotcha, unlimited.
I like that. That goes to show you synergy. The fact that it's not even V9's verse, but they're able to tie in his ad-lib. That was clean, yo.
Peak when I pop up. Swing my sword when man's top up. Anything I do it for the blocker. When we slide in, yeah, we suit up proper. Chase man down, let it beat. Hey, come here. Gotcha, unlimited shows for an opera. Smell the gunpowder when I...
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but I think he said let it beat, and he says gotcha. So if that was a reference to gotcha, that was really clever. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I like it.
Anything I do it for the blocker. When we slide in, yeah, we suit up proper. Chase man down, let it beat. Hey, come here. Gotcha, unlimited shows for an opera. Smell the gunpowder when I slap this Mazza. I don't know how I got to this. I'm deep in, really gotta rock this quick. Ain't got problem, cop and stick. Need more gab to lock this shit. Chilling in the crowds, P don't get hit, don't get hit. Run a man down and wet it. 98, bitch, don't ever forget it. It's us man doing it, man stop hating. Doing it early, free up gauges. Fuck the net, us man deblazing, armor ready. Nothing to play with. Talking badness. Show me some faces, you ain't on, I can see it's blatant.
That dramatic pose was lit. It's the small things. I appreciate things like that. His flow is not really 100% for me.
Talking badness. Show me some faces, you ain't
but that's hard.
Close to the Dutch, what Brody facing. Fucking to obsolete, ducking and diving. These niggas be hiding. The handy be spitting out fire, no fire.
Yo, look at you. Nah, hold on. You gotta take Billy in. Well, I was wondering what he was gonna do too. If he's just gonna rap, he was gonna sing.
Show me some faces, you ain't on, I can see it's blatant. Close to the Dutch, what Brody facing. Fucking to obsolete, ducking and diving. These niggas be hiding. The handy be spitting out fire, no fighting. Thunder and lightning. We dishing out cool for these opposites typing. And talking to Trident. Shush on the wash, I'm on nothing but violence. Drilling in silence. Bitch, I'm really hood famous. Still armed and dangerous. My mom told me I'ma make it. My plug told me be patient. In the thing with the rollers. I'ma shoot us, I'm chauffeured. Automatic with the toasters. Lick your head off of your shoulders. Could you think terrorizing? Let's let me throw these tears down. I'm so dead unhappy, yeah. Mad me, so I'm on back streets trying to...
That contrast in sound. This is why I say the 98s are a strong contender for the best group of the year. Do you not hear the diversity? There's just so many different, everything. You go from this.
Bitch, I'm really hood famous. Still armed and dangerous. My mom told me I'ma make it. My plug told me be patient.
And he makes Joe so palatable because of his voice.
Automatic with the toasters. Lick your head over your shoulders. Could you think terrorizing? Let's mad me throw these two down. I'm so dead unhappy. Yeah, mad me, so I'm on back streets trying to miss one with Backy. Plan B, get on the back, get stabby now.
Yo, peep the complete difference in Fumez' demeanor, son. Peep that.
Could you think terrorizing? Let's mad me throw these two down. I'm so dead unhappy. Yeah, mad me, so I'm on back streets trying to miss one with Backy.
Fumez.
Plan B, get on the back, get stabby now. So 3 double O's with a machine, 3 automatic, he love get crashy. Trapping my hood, get charged like batteries, late night shifts at Maxis. She attacks me just to let man bag be. I'm at the border, I know where it's sandy, so don't get caught in the middle. BG get to work with a chisel, ran out of filming and making a movie. Now I'm filling my bag with bags from Lidl. In the ding, I'm burning tires, 98s for real riders. Bitch, I'm weaving from the wire. This burner let it fire. Jump out the ride, I don't window watch, man. Dump the clip and then I scur off. When guilty early, got a third off. I whip white and get dirt gone. Really got dirt all over the track. Look like the air on sea. Got my jewel in this batch, I'm trappy, capital T. Lisa.
We gotta take this back. What I love about the 98s is that they have really mastered their sound. Like, they really have found that perfect gray area where they can all fit in so perfectly. Like, V9 is typically on slightly brighter beats than this, but I'm really interested to hear how he's gonna sound. But this beat just sounds like it's just perfect for the 98s as a whole collective. Yeah, got me stumbling over my words, like what?
To work with a chisel, ran out of filming and making a movie. Now I'm filling my bag with bags from Lidl. In the ding, I'm burning tires, 98s for real riders. Bitch, I'm weaving from the wire. This burner let it fire. Jump out the ride, I don't window watch, man. Dump the clip and then I scur off. When guilty early, got a third off. I whip white and get dirt gone. Really got dirt all over the track. Look like the air on sea. Got my jewel in this batch, I'm trappy, capital T. Lisa getting a low, stop phoning my phone for free. There's stacks in the drawer, close them blinds and we count this peas. I still fuck out the reef for these waps. Still hide all the keys in the flats. My niggas tell me I'm tapped. I still let it be off the max. I got snakes aiming at my back. Mix the runs with the wax. Keep a fully auto on attack. Free my fucking nigga smash. Circle back, get caught on the rebound. Shot or shaved, they're holding the beat down. Jakes to the front door, back door creeper. Bait off hoping when a damn boy bleed out.
Reloaded. First of all, I love the fact that Billy just came through with a completely different sound, showing you that he's not a gimmick artist. Like, his thing isn't just gonna be singing. He can give you both on the track.
Like batteries, late night shifts at Maxis. She attacks me just to let man bag be. I'm at the border, I know where it's sandy, so don't get caught in the middle. BG get to work with a chisel, ran out of filming and making a movie. Now I'm filling my bag with bags from Lidl. In the ding, I'm burning tires, 98s for real riders. Bitch, I'm weaving from the wire. This burner let it fire. Jump out the ride, I don't window watch, man. Dump the clip and then I scur off. When guilty early, got a third off. I whip white and get dirt gone. Really got dirt all over the track. Look like the air on sea. Got my jewel in this batch, I'm trappy, capital T. Lisa getting a low, stop phoning my phone for free. There's stacks in the drawer, close them blinds and we count this peas. I still fuck out the reef for these waps.
I like this cypher format.
My niggas tell me I'm tapped. I still let it be off the max.
I really like this cypher format that they got going on. To the point, you get to hear everybody. To the point.
Still fuck out the reef for these waps. Still hide all the keys in the flats. My niggas tell me I'm tapped. I still let it be off the max. I got snakes aiming at my back. Mix the runs with the wax. Keep a fully auto on attack. Free my fucking nigga smash. Circle back, get caught on the rebound. Shot or shaved, they're holding the beat down. Jakes to the front door, back door creeper. Bait off hoping when a damn boy bleed out. Feed man call where they eat out. Problem with a 908, don't speak.
Man said feed man corn.
Bait off hoping when a damn boy bleed out. Feed man call where they eat out. Problem with a 908, don't speak out. Silence, rush or sneak out. Anyway, gang no map, man reroute. Man try stay when the match got brandished. You heard one shot, next thing he vanished. The corn caused some panic, is tragic. Holes in the night man's jacket. Holes in the night man's jacket, 9 and 8, your hood don't panic, slap it.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, if they would have did a scheme like that the whole way through, like the next person follows up on what the last person said, that might have been fire. I hope they actually do something like that, like a cypher or something. That's actually hard.
Try to stay when the match got brandished. You heard one shot, next thing he vanished. The corn caused some panic, is tragic. Holes in the nightman's jacket. Holes in the nightman's jacket, man, it ain't your hood, don't panic. Slap it, brethren, ran your static, vanish magic. With the glee, I'm erratic, extended clips in the matic. Zigzag or metallic, snap it out the panoramic. When I'm controlling, I'm ecstatic. I'm with a tool like.
Alright, so it's relatively minor. And I don't know if maybe I'm just wilding or not, but it really does sound like they were all kind of recorded at different points in time. Like the levels on some of their voices, I'm no engineer, right? So just, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like Billy's voice sounds a little bit more distant sometimes. And then like other artists' voice sound like a lot closer and like a little more like prominent. I don't know, maybe I'm wilding, but I'm picking up on that. And it's, I don't know, maybe it's because of the effect on his voice. I don't know.
When I'm controlling, I'm ecstatic. I'm with a tool like a mechanic. Or in a pirate's mode in ceramics. Drain it, dry it, tag it, slang it. Fill up this gun, I ain't feeling up petty. I need metal and teeth like braces. I ain't trying to catch no cases. Fling some shots to the face like faces.
So I don't know if y'all clocked it, right? But they had longer verses in the beginning. And as they go, the verses got shorter and shorter. That's dope. I like this concept.
Pirates mode in ceramics, drain it, dry it, tag it, slang it. Fill up this gun, I ain't feeling up petty. I need metal and teeth like braces. I ain't trying to catch no cases. Fling some shots to the face like faces. Your bro like Vegas, really do on a regular basis. You're left in numerous mazes, humorous pagans, none of them dangerous.
Yeah, come on, man. You already know what's going on. Yeah, Class of 98 is out right now. Gang's the hardest out. Come on, man. You know that.
Fumez, the engineer.
Shout outs to all the producers on this one. All that assortment of letters and numbers and those producer names, yeah. Shout outs to them. So in this channel we hold the vowels, that means we're gonna get straight into it, and this one is not too far below a 10. The flows on this one were damn near perfect. There were just some small moments that were a little bit skippy. There was a lot of space in between them that I could have did without, but that's just me really nitpicking at it, because I feel like when you reach a certain level of artistry and creativity in general, and you set a certain bar for yourself and you hit that bar consistently, those smaller moments start feeling a lot larger and more prominent, because when everything else is airtight, that one small moment that isn't just feels like such a larger occurrence. And that's really what happened here with the flows. Like I said, there were just some really small moments. They were pretty minor. I could barely even point them out in my head right now if I was to tell you, oh, go to this exact verse, this exact point in time. But I do know that there were some times in my head I was just like, like the flow right there could have been a little bit different, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, this was clean. The beat on this one, as I said during the reaction, it couldn't get any more 98s than this. This one was wicked, and I don't know what it was about it. It just didn't have a really huge wow factor for me to give it a 10. But it was the perfect kind of beat for them. Everything about it had that balance in the brightness. It had that balance in like the contemporary kind of drill sound. It just had enough balance in it for it to really match all of their personalities. It's actually interesting because as much as I do kind of wish that KO, V9, and Unknown T were on this, in my head, when I think about all of those voices on a track, I don't think this would have been the beat for them. I feel like somebody would have had to switch up their style a little bit too much to kind of like match the flow of the overall like freestyle or the song or whatever for it to really be seamless. So I do think that not having every single one of them on this was actually a very good decision. Similarly to the flows, there were some moments that weren't as strong lyrically. That's not to say that they were bad, but it's that when you set a particular benchmark and you don't ride that wave the whole way through, like I said, those smaller moments, they just stick out a little bit more. I think that's really what happened here with the lyricism. But even with that, you still do need balance. You can't have a track where it's just 100% punchlines all of the time, especially on a beat like this. It just makes it too hard to really take every single thing in. But it does give it a lot of replay value if they do take that approach, because then every single time you play it is an opportunity to pick up on something that you didn't catch the last time. But nonetheless, this one is a perfect 10 for replay value. The 98s have been wildin' this year. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. I've only heard 5 tracks off of Class of 98s, and from the 5 that I've heard, I think I have an idea of how much more wicked the other 10 are gonna be. But again, if you haven't already, make sure you check out my Class of 98's reaction. It's gonna be 3 parts. I've released the first part. The other 2 are gonna be dropped whenever I get a chance. But I'm really excited to hear it because the talent, the versatility, having that many people in a collective, it's a cheat code. I'm keeping it 100. It is not fair to have that many talented people with so much range within the collective. it's not fair. It's not fair. The 98s are a walking cheat code. But listen, man, let me stop talking too much. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And what was your favorite track off the class of 98s? So far, obviously, it's Wait a Minute. Some of the other songs that weren't as strong to me, the more I played it over, I started feeling it. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.